Welcome dear students. So children, in our previous lessons we have learned how to do subtraction. But children, our today's lesson is about let's untie a 10 in order to subtract. That means today we will learn to do subtraction by untying or borrowing or opening out a 10. So let's understand this with the help of an example. So we have to find the answer of this sum, that is 34 minus 19. To solve this sum, we will make use of matchsticks. So now you can see here columns of tens and units. So we will place the matchsticks according to the number given over here. So always remember children, we have to represent the bigger number as tens and units. So here we have 34 and 19. So here 34 is bigger than 19. Okay, 34 is bigger than 19. So we will represent 34 as the bigger number. So we will place 4 matchsticks in the units place. Okay, so we are going to place this way 4 matchsticks in the units place. And 3 bundles of matchsticks in the tens place. Okay, you can see here 3 bundles of matchsticks which we are going to place in the tens place. That means 3 tens and 4 units. As we are going to represent the number 34, so we are placing according to that. So 4 units will come in the units column and 3 tens will come in tens column. Also, we will write here, that is 4 units and 3 tens here. That is 4 in the units place and 3 in the tens place. Now we will also place 19 according to its place value. Number 19 we are going to place according to its place value. So 9 we will write in the units place and 1 we will write in the tens place. And we'll put here minus sign as we are going to do subtraction. So now we will do subtraction. Children, we will subtract the units number first. That means we will subtract the numbers which are there in the units place first. So let's do it. 4 minus 9. Now children, we can't subtract 9 from 4 as 4 is smaller than 9. So now what we will do? We will regroup this 3 tens into 2 tens and 10 units. That means we are going to regroup these 3 tens, that is into 2 tens and 10 units. Okay, so now to do that, that means we have to untie a bundle of 10 matchsticks. Okay, a bundle of matchsticks we have to untie and we will put this 10 matchsticks. Now we are untying it and then we are going to put this 10 matchsticks in the units column. Okay, we are going to put them in the units column. So that's why it is written as 2 tens and 10 units. So we'll place them in the units place. And then now we will add 10 units plus 4 units. Okay, so let us count this 10 units and the 4 units which were there earlier here. So we'll count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so what we will do here is we are going to cut this 4, as we have added here 10 plus 4 units. So we'll get here 14. So we'll write what here? 14. So we'll cut this 4 and we will write here 14. So by adding 10 units plus 4 units, we got 14 units. So that's why we have cut this 4 units and we have written 14 units here. Now then we are going to, what we are going to do now, we have untie and we have untied 110 from this 310. Okay, so that's why what we'll do here, we are going to cut this 3 and we are going to write on the top in the tens place, that is 2. Why 2? Because we have untie 1 bundle of matchsticks from this 3 bundle of matchsticks, that is from, we have untie 110 from this 3 tens and we have put them, that is the 110 we have put in the units place. So here the remaining matchsticks, okay, remaining bundle of matchsticks are 2. So what we'll do, we'll cut here 3 and we are going to write here 2. So now we can do subtraction. So we'll do first subtraction of these numbers which are there in the units. So 14 minus 9. Okay, now we are going to subtract 9 from 14. So here also we can cross out the cross out here this way and then we can do subtraction. So like we can do here 1 cross. So that means we are cancelling this 1 unit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much units we are going to cancel from here? That is 9. Okay, 14 from 14 we are going to cancel 9. So how much we have done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, then here 7, then here 8 and here 9. So we have cut out this 9 matchsticks. So the remaining matchsticks we are going to count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 14 units minus 9 units, we get how many units? We get 5 units. Okay, so 14 minus, that is equal to 5 units. So we will write 5 in the units place here. Now we will subtract the numbers which are there in the tens place. That is 2 minus 1. That is 2 minus 1 is 110. Very good. So 2 minus 1, that is equal to 110. So we will write 110 in 1 in the 10 columns. So what answer we got of this sum? That is 34 minus 19 is equal to 15. Is equal to what? Is equal to 15. So we can write it here that 34 minus 19 is equal to 15. So I hope you all have understood how to subtract by untying a 10. Let's solve one more example. So the sum here is 94 minus 56. So first we will write the numbers according to their place value. So number 94, that is we will place 4 in the units place and 9 in the tens place. And for number 56, we will place 6 in the units place and 5 in the tens place. And here we are going to put a minus sign as we are going to subtract this. So now we have placed these numbers. Now we can do subtraction. So first we will subtract the numbers which are there in the units place. That is 4 minus 6. Now children, we can't subtract 4 from 6 as 4 is smaller than 6. So now we will regroup this 9 tens. We are going to regroup this 9 tens into this 9 tens. We will regroup as 8 tens, 10 units. That means we are going to borrow 1 ten, okay, and make 10 units from 9 tens. That means what we are going to do, we are going to borrow 1 ten from here, okay, 1 ten from this 9 ten, and we are going to put them in the units place. That means that will become our 10 units. 1 ten which we are going to borrow, here it will become as 10 units. And we will put this 10 units in the units column as I said, and then we will add 10 plus 4. So as this 10 units will come here in the units place, so we'll do plus 4 here because we have borrowed 110, that is our 10 units plus 4 units. So we get 10 plus 4, that is 14 units. So 10 units plus 4 units, that is 14 units. So what we'll do now, we will cut this 4 here, okay, and we will write 14 here. As we have borrowed, so we got 10 plus 4, that is 14 units. So we will write 14 units here in the units column. And as we have borrowed 110, that is 10 units from 9 tens. So we will cut this 9 and we will write 8 here in the tens column. Now let's subtract the numbers which are there in the units column. So we are going to subtract those numbers which are there in the unit columns first. So that is 14 minus 6. So 14 minus 6 is equal to 8 units. So we will write 8 in the units column. And now we will subtract the numbers which are there in the tens place. That is 8 minus 5. That is equal to, 8 minus 5 is equal to 3 tens. So we will write 3. So we will write 3 in the tens place. So 94 minus 56 is equal to 30, is equal to 38. So we'll write here the answer which we got, that is 94 minus 56 is equal to 38. So now we will do subtraction in the stories. I'll tell you the stories and then we will solve the problems as we have done in the lesson stories, in the lesson that is stories of addition. The same way only here we have to do subtraction. So let's start with our stories. Bhavna has watered 25 of 43 trees. How many does she still have to water? Now children, you all know that before solving this problem, we have to find the information from the story and then we have to solve the sum. So first what we are going to do, we are going to find the information from the story and then we'll solve this sum. So let us see what is given. So here you can see what is given, that is total trees 43, of them 25 are watered. Then what is asked? So what is asked here is how many to be watered. Now children, what shall we do? Yes, very good. Subtract. So we are going to do subtraction. So now children, we have got all the information from the story. Now what we are going to do? We are going to solve the sum. So first we will place the numbers according to their place value. So total trees are 43. So 3 in the units place and 4 in the tens place. Now 25 were watered trees. Okay, so 5 we are going to place in the units place and 2 in the tens place, and then we'll put a minus sign as we are going to do subtraction. So now children, first we are going to subtract the numbers which are there in the units place. So they are 3 and 5. So 3 minus 5. Now children, we can't subtract 3 from 5 as 3 is smaller than 5. So now what we will do, we will borrow 110 from this 4 tens. Okay, from this 4 tens we are going to borrow 110, and that 110 we are going to put them in the units. That means that will become 10 units. So 10 units plus 3 units. So when we put here 10 units, so we will, when we put here 10 units, okay, so from this 10, from this 4 tens we have taken 110. That is when we put this 110 in the units, so that will be our 10 units. So 10 units and this 3, okay, so plus 3, that is what, 13. So 10 units plus 3 units is equal to 13 units. So we will cut this 3 here and we are going to write 13 here. Okay, and okay, so we are going to cut this 3 here and we are going to write 13 here. Now as we have borrowed 110 from 4 tens, so we are going to also cut this 4 and we are going to write 3 in the tens place. Now we can do subtraction. So we'll do first for the units place, the numbers which are there in the units place, we are going to subtract that first. So 13 minus 5. So 13 minus 5, what we get, 13 unit minus 5 unit is 8 unit. Okay, that is what, that is 8 units. Now what we'll do, we'll subtract now the numbers which are there in the tens column. So 3 minus 2. So everyone knows 3 minus 2 is what? 3 minus 2 is 1. Okay, so 43 minus 25 is equal to 18. Okay, so 18 trees to be still watered. Okay, she has to water still 18 trees. Okay children, now let's move to another story. So that is, Swara had 92 bits. She gave Pari 59 of them. How many does she have now? So first what we are going to do? Yes, we are going to find the information from the story. So what is given in the story? Yes, number of bits Swara had and number of bits she gave to Pari or given to Pari. What is asked? Total numbers of bits left with Swara. What shall we do children now? Yes, we are going to do subtract. That means subtraction. Now we have got all the information from the story. Now we are going to solve the sum. So first we will place the numbers according to their place value. So bits Swara had is 92. So 2 we are going to place in the units place and 9 in the tens place. Bits given to Pari, so we'll place 9 in the units place and 5 in the tens place. Okay, 59. and we'll put a minus sign as we are going to do subtraction. So now we are going to do subtraction of the numbers which are there in the units place. So 2 minus 9. Now children, we can't subtract 2 from 9 as 2 is smaller than 9. So what we will do, we will borrow 1 10 from these 9 tens. Okay, from these 9 tens we are going to borrow 1 10, and that 1 10 we are going to put in units column. So that will become our 10 units. So 10 units plus 2 units will be what? 12 units. So what we'll do, we'll cut this 2 and we'll write above 12 in the units place. And as we have borrowed 1 10 from these 9 tens, so we'll cut this 9 also and we'll write it up 8 tens. So now we can do subtraction. So first we will do subtraction of the numbers which are there in units place. So 12 minus 9. So 12 minus 9 is 3. That means 12 units minus 9 units, that is 3 units. Now the numbers, now we are going to do subtraction of the numbers which are there in the tens column. So 8 tens minus 5 tens. So 8 tens minus 5 tens is 3 tens. So 92 minus 59 is equal to 33. So total bits left with Swara is 33. Okay children, I hope you all have understood this lesson of let's untie a 10 in order to subtract. So that's all for today. Thank you children.